Pleased to meet you. This is Fixed and Folded, the knife review channel for the casual knife collector. I'm Cody, and I'm reviewing the Ontario Knives SP-10 Raider Bowie. So I liked the design of this because it looks like a K-bar, but way bigger. And it's really quite heavy. So it has interesting utility. This can definitely be a hatchet. This can be a machete. This can be a combat knife. This could be a bit of a survival knife. Yeah, so I think the blade is 10 inches. I'm going to just get a measurement here. So blade length total is 10 inches, and sharpened length is 8 3/4 inches. Handle length is 4.5 inches, and you have a Kraton rubberized handle, stainless steel handguard, and 1095 steel. So 1095 steel is extremely tough. You're not going to chip this. It'll roll. The edge will roll instead of chip. The downside of these steels is that it's not stainless at all, and it will not hold an edge, a fine edge, for very long. Another plus side to this steel is it's very affordable. This knife is about $80 Canadian on bladescanada.com and other websites. So this is a thick tang and a large, extra large handle. I have extra large hands. Even with double XL hands and gloves, you can fit on this. Very comfortable. You've got a brass lanyard hole there, and if you want to, you have enough room here to choke up, and you can fit your thumb over here. If you're going to be doing fine work with this thing for some reason, you can, maybe feather sticking or something. This is surprisingly, this will slice paper from the box. This is very stabby, but this is also going to excel at chopping. The balance of the weight is just ahead of the guard right here. And even though this is heavy feeling, this is the heaviest feeling knife this size that I've held. It's not awkward. It doesn't feel just like a slab of metal. It actually has some decent balance to it. And the design, well, I think it's as beautiful and deadly and awesome. Kind of reminiscent of like an old, time Bowie knife when people used to have fights with these things like 100 years ago. So this came with a coating, and the coating was very gritty, and it's fine for batoning and chopping wood and machete work, but it was not at all slick, and I decided to remove the coating with some paint stripper. And I think it looks a lot prettier, but the downside is this is totally not stainless now. So you just have to keep it coated in oil or some sort of a dry lubricant, like for metal parts and stuff like guns and whatnot. And I've had this lubricant, dry lube, on here for about 3 years, and just kept this in my closet, and there's been zero rust. I live in a dry climate, so if you live in a wet climate, just, keep constant oil on this thing, or else if you take the paint off, or else it's going to get rusty. Do some size comparisons. First, I'll show you the sheath it comes with. It comes with a nylon sheath with a plastic insert. And you've got handle buckle here and a nice additional buckle here. It works very well. Actually, not too bad. You've got belt loop here and some molly straps if you want to attach it to your pack. Do some size comparisons. Got another big knife here, Cold Steel Trailmaster. Well, this dwarfs the Trailmaster. See the handles. Handle real estate is similar, but this is way heavier. It's just meant for different, like, this is going to be a chopping monster, stabbing, but I mean, if like, don't get into any knife fights, but if you are going to be getting into knife fights, this is just too heavy, probably. Like, something lighter is going to be more maneuverable in a knife fight against a zombie or something. Otherwise, it's just cool, right? Has an unsharpened swedge on the back, so you could do a little, but at the same time, it's pretty thin, so this will chew up wood. If you're going to be batoning back here, go to this edge and you can do some smaller blocks, or you can use this and it will eventually chew up the batoning block. Or just chop right through wood with this, because it's like think of it like a hatchet, because this is about the same amount of force as a hatchet. So yeah, way heavier than a Trailmaster. And then we'll do something like just your regular large size combat knife. This has about 7 or 8 inch blade. This is an 8-inch blade, 7 inches sharpened. This is the Cat's Alley Cat. So this is about the same size as your Cold Steel Leatherneck. And again, you can see this thing just dwarfs it. And this isn't a small knife. This is this is definitely a fair-sized knife. So yeah, this is just a beast. And for like $80 Canadian, yeah, very happy with this. Just so cool. So yeah, this is like a value leader. So there you go. Not much more to say about this. Just doesn't, yeah, take it out camping with you, play with it, and have fun. This is the Ontario Knives SP-10 Raider Bowie. Okay, you have a great night. I will talk to you again soon. Bye.